So it's like 9:30 on Sunday, and I am still waking up a little bit. I am getting my stuff ready so that when I leave for my plane tomorrow, I won't have to worry about it. There is a party later today in LA that I supposedly am able to go to, but I'm anxiously waiting for Jordan to actually send me the details of like when and where, and if there's like something about a shuttle possibly going up there. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to spend $70 on an Uber, which she hasn't gotten back to me, but I'm trying to, let her sleep a little bit and not be like super like, ah. As you can tell, my voice is a little raw. Last night after the convention ended and everything and Jordan left for LA with her friend, I decided to go down to the Hyatt and like linger at the bar, and there was no free bar, so because Vidcon was over, so there were very few people there. Spencewuah was there actually, and I had asked a question at the queer panel the day before, yesterday. Wow, it's been a blur. Yesterday, about how do I talk about how topless inequality especially is especially revealed for how ridiculous it is when talking about like trans people, non-binary people. Like, at what point does a nipple become profane and must be banned on social media and in person and blah 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 blah. And he had he said any pronoun is fine with him. I still feel, I don't know, it's confusing. It's confusing when someone says that like anything is fine, or like multiple ones. Like Jordan actually says she, her is fine and they, them is fine. And it's like, can you just tell me which one you prefer? Because I feel that was a whole 10. Anyway, so Spencewuah, and I'm gonna say they. I feel like they encompasses the most, unless someone says they don't want they. Anyway, so they were saying on the panel, in response to my question, that a person has to identify for themselves why they find breasts so objectionable and everything like that. And when I ran into them at the bar, I was just like, oh, hey, thanks for your answer, whatever. And they actually got kind of heated up and were like going into more detail. And they were like, I'm sorry if it doesn't make sense. I'm like, no, I get it. Like, my frustration is, how do I get people to even think about it? And, the reaction at the panel when I asked it, you could see that they were stumped, because it was like, yeah, nobody is talking about this inequality. That's why I got so emotional when Mercury Stardust brought it up in her video about the situation at the White House lawn, a week before Vidcon started. But anyway, so I ran into Spencewuah at the Hilton. We started talking about it, and they got, it seemed like they were getting kind of passionate about talking about it, and they were talking about conversations that they had with their I think they said, trans best friend when the White House thing first happened, and about, the pressure on going to like an official White House event, how there's a lot of people looking for something to judge trans people about. I did encourage Spencewuah to watch Mercury's video about it when they have time, because she actually talks about like a lot of that in her video. And it's not a very long video, but anyway, it's just a really good conversation, and I was really like, it was a real conversation. It wasn't like, I love your videos, oh thank you. I'll be honest, I don't really watch Spencewuah's video very much. They actually said on the panel, they were like, I'm Spencewuah, but my difference, I don't remember how they put it, but basically they said that their difference was in their videos they were screaming a lot. Which I appreciate someone pointing that out. I get it. Audience retention. I know children like to be screamed at, except by their parents, apparently. But no, like on the personal conversation level, I actually really enjoy talking to Spencewuah. Turns out we have a lot of similar values and everything like that, so that's kind of cool. But at the same time, like Spencewuah said something I thought was very interesting, where they said that they like to have conversations with people with different viewpoints, not necessarily like disagreeing, but just like a different angle that they haven't thought about. I'm like, yes, exactly. Like, I honestly love talking to people. I love getting to know them. I love getting to know their opinions to a point. If someone's a TERF or whatever, then I'm like, I don't want to be having this conversation. But just a different way of looking at things, especially like if someone's sharing their lived experience. I am white, I am cis. There are huge swaths of experience that I have not had, and I'm not going to, tell a trans person like, no, that's not true because I didn't experience it. I don't understand people that do that. Anyway, all right. So I'm packing my stuff up to go, and I realized that I never went out on the street to interview people about just random passerbys about their opinions on gender-based censorship. And like I said, I'm a little anxious because Jordan has not given me the details about the party. I think she said it might start around 3, and it's in LA. So if I took an Uber, I should probably leave at like 1. But if there's a shuttle, that'd be great, because then I'll have people to talk to on the way, and also not have to spend $70 on Uber. So if she doesn't text me back by like, what time is it? I don't know. If she doesn't text me back by like 11, it's actually almost 10, then I will call her and be like, hi, I hope you got a lot of sleep. I need to know the details because I'm kind of freaking out. But I'll make it eventually. And until then, I'm debating, I would like to know, if there's a shuttle, is it going to come to the convention center? Is it going to come to the Hyatt? Like, where is it going to come? Because I was thinking, if nothing else, maybe I could just like linger around the Hyatt, because it's better than just sitting here doing nothing at, my apartment, or my little nothing hotel room. And maybe even get some invitation. I don't know. They have a lot of security guards around the Hyatt, and like, I wouldn't do it inside, obviously, but I don't know how sticky they'd be. Maybe I could do it on the grass lawn corner or whatever. Of course, it'd be like hard to record audio. I don't know. It's just, I brought my sound stuff and my camera and everything with me VidCon, and I haven't done a single like actual interview really. I've talked to people about doing them, and I'm sure that I'll have some happen, later on via video chat, but as far as like being right next to them, I haven't had any happen. So maybe I'll do that. My feet are, I'm debating, because it's like, I want to take the stuff down to the Hyatt, but the Hyatt is 3 blocks away from the convention center. So if I go down to the Hyatt and I find out that the shuttle's at the convention center, then I'm going to have to hustle. And But yeah, I haven't put any makeup on. I should put makeup on. I probably will put makeup on, but like, I just do not wear makeup that often, and I feel like my skin is just not happy with me. I don't know how people wear makeup every day and not have like acne everywhere. And, I mean, I get acne when I don't wear makeup, but yeah, I haven't eaten yet either. I keep forgetting to eat breakfast. And then I'm like midday and I'm like, oh, why am I so hungry and like lightheaded? Oh, it's because I haven't eaten yet. So, all right, I'm going to finish packing up packing up my bags. Put most of the weight in my carry-on, because I found out on the way down that Alaska Airlines has a 50-pound carrying weight, and I was at like 48 with just my clothes. So, which is not even that much clothes. I don't know. Yeah, I always gone to Southwestern before, who have 2 free check bags that are like up to 100 pounds, but so much shit came out about how Southwest kept fucking up everything that I was like, I'll try a different airline. But all right, and yeah, probably try to get something to eat and hopefully hear back from Jordan soon. So we'll see how the rest of the day goes.